All right, let's make a dimension line. Dimension line is basically a line, and I'm going to make it a certain length. Okay, so we're in our thing here. So I'm going to create a sketch, and remember I can do that in either way. I'm going to go down and click this Create Sketch right now, and then I'm going to choose one of these three. I usually choose the tabletop. All right, here we go. I'm going to choose the line tool. Now I'm going to left click. Remember, you are not holding anything down. And so I'm going to show you a few different ways to make this a line of a certain length. Okay. The assignment shows it almost looks like boxes, but you're not making boxes. So while I'm dragging this around, you'll notice that there's a box there and there's some blue and it's changing because the length of the line changes. Okay. So 1.860 inches. If I want a 3-inch line, I'm just going to type 3. And there it is. If that's the line I want, then I can move on. So now it's a 3-inch line. If I want it there, I can left click, and now I'm making a new line. Say I want this to be 5 inches. There you go. When I'm done, I can hit enter, and I've got 2 lines. It's not a box, it's a line, this blue one, and then it is this, which shows you how long the line is. Okay, so that's a dimension line. Now I'm going to show you another way, and you can do it however you'd like. So I'm going to just left click and then hit escape. So I'm done making lines. Now this line, if I click on it, if you look down here, it's 4.02 inches. That's close, but I want it to be 4 inches. So I'm going to click this sketch dimension, left click, and then I'm going to choose the line. And then I'm going to have this thing pop out. Now, since the line is at an angle, it can do some weird things. So it's right here, it's showing me like, okay, what would be the horizontal distance? But I don't want that. I want this. I want the vertical, or I want the actual distance of the line. So I have to move up until this black line is parallel. And then I can left click. And now it's going to ask, how big do you want it? If I want it to be exactly 4, I'll put 4 in. If I want it to be 7, I'll put 7 in. And then I hit enter and you'll see it change it to 7 inches. Okay, I'm going to hit escape. And you can take this thing and move it if it's in your way. And if I don't want a 7-inch line now, I'm going to left click, but I'm going to double click. So 2 clicks pretty fast. And I can change it to 5. Enter. And I can dimension my line that way. So we can make things whatever size we want. Okay, so either doing it while you're making it, which will be true when you're making shapes and everything, or you can go back and click this and then choose the object that you want to dimension. Okay, give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions. These are not boxes. This is a dimension line.